Yeah, burnout. You can't get burnt out when you're doing all the good stuff. The good stuff protects us. We're here, we're live. So guys, you guys doing the shots? Incredible. Day 6, medical meeting, brain shot therapy challenge, cleanse. We got the list. I'm doing my laundry later. Working on writing the book. Doing my emails. Prepping food. Taking care of the kids. We got a lot to do. Unbelievable. Stabilizer, burnout stabilizer shot. 2-day, day 6. That was crazy. Hold your breath that long and do that dance. Man, it's a trip. You guys, I'm excited. We're doing the burnout stabilizer. Can't wait. So, my to-do list looks pretty good. Just got to do my laundry. Got to work on writing some stuff today. Got to prep some food. We're going to do it. All right. So here we are. You guys, we're doing out of the Brain Saver books right here. You guys know. Here we are. We're doing the day 6 of Medical Me and Brain Shot Therapy Cleanse Challenge is what we're doing. And I'm excited to get started. Here we go. So we got a lot to do. Come on, little guys. How's everybody doing? How are the shots treating you? Do you feel them? Do you get infused with what they offer? It's incredible, really. Everything about it is just absolutely amazing. So we're in Brain Saver. Let's start. I'm going to take my friend out here for a moment. And my other friend Grogu out here. There we go, you guys. Just waiting for everybody to come on while we're doing day 6 Medical Me and Brain Shot Therapy Challenge. The cleanse. This is incredible. I'm excited. Everybody's coming on? All right, so today is the burnout stabilizer. And the thing I want to talk to you about that is, first of all, people get diagnosed now with burnout. But it's totally misunderstood. Yes, you could get burnt out, but why? How? How does it work? And then it's a scapegoat too. It's like, oh, you're just burnt out. You're just weak. You're not as strong as somebody else. Somebody else can handle everything. Somebody else can do more. You're just weak. Something's wrong with you. You're burnt out. You need a vacation. You need a sabbatical. You need a year off. Right? People say, but it's more than that. It's way more than that. The burnout stabilizer is incredible though, because if you feel like you've been pushing too much, pushing the envelope, you got a lot going on, or you're just not feeling good, you're struggling, you're not feeling well, you're sick, your mattress island, all of it, the burnout stabilizer is incredible. It's one of my favorites out of the stabilizers. So let's get into it a little bit. I'm excited about this. So I'm just going to maybe even go right into it directly. So we shall see. You guys, the one thing that's really incredible, I'm going to hit page 502. Let me do that. Here we are. 502, burnout stabilizer. Here we are. Incredible. You're feeling pushed past your limit. How many times does someone feel pushed past their limit? Time to do the burnout stabilizer. Have you ever felt that way, pushed past your limit? Have you ever got to that point in your life? You need a recharge. How many people need a recharge? How many people feel like they need a recharge? Right? So there's that one right there. How about this one? You feel like you're missing something that your body needs. How many times do people say that to themselves? I think my body's missing something. I think I'm missing something that my body needs. Or you feel like you're running on empty. How about that one? Like, oh man, I'm running on empty today. I'm feeling like there's nothing left of me. There's nothing left in me to give. There's nothing left in me to offer. How about that? Did you ever get to that point where there's nothing left in me to try to give anymore? I just can't anymore. How about that one? Okay. How about this one? You're given so much of yourself that you feel you have nothing more to give. There you go. It's just nothing more to give, right? You're overlooked. You're overworked. That's it. So you're overworked. You could be overlooked too, but you're overworked. You could be overworked and overlooked. You've been running on caffeine to gain focus and energy. How many people are trapped in the caffeine industry's web? The caffeine industry's web. That's no joke. That's real. Caffeine industry wants us trapped like rats. They want us to buy their drugs. And they put their drugs in so many like fun little things. Chocolate this, chocolate that. Kombucha tea that. Yeah, kombucha tea this. Even though it tastes like piss. But the point is there's that caffeine. It's all through the industry. It's all through the system. So everybody's addicted as much as they can. How about that one? How about this too? You're overworked, right? You've been running on caffeine to gain focus and energy. You feel you're short-circuiting or falling apart. How many people feel like they're short-circuiting? Like all of a sudden you're just short-circuiting. You feel like you're falling apart. That happens all the time to people. You feel like you're short-circuiting. You're becoming allergic to work or allergic to others around you. That can happen where you're actually becoming allergic to people around you. Have you ever had that situation happen? That's a tough one right there. You feel like you're losing or missing a part of yourself. How many people say that? I see it out there all the time. You feel like you're losing a part of yourself, or you feel like you're missing a piece of yourself, right? You can't seem to focus because you feel exhausted on all levels. How about that one too? You can't focus because you're exhausted on all levels. It feels like a deep exhaustion. You're just like done. Do you ever get to that point you're like, I'm done? I'm done. You ever tell somebody that? You're like, no, I'm done. You ever get into an argument with somebody, like a friend or something, and they're just like out of their heads, and it's like, I'm done. Oh my God. It's like you can't do anymore, right? You can't do anymore. Burnout's a big deal. Like, this is what's incredible about the burnout stabilizer. Because of all these reasons. Think about that. All that matters. So let's go into it a little bit. All right. Going to page 445. That's next. Let's find our page. Here we are. Medical medium brain shot therapy. Medical medium brain shot therapy offers instant relief while you're working on healing, while deeper things are healing. And the incredible part about the medical medium brain shot therapy is it's offering relief, it's offering healing on a really deep level, and also on this quick instant relief level. So if you do the medical medium brain shot therapy every single day, a couple of times a day, you do it for a couple of months, OMG, I mean, the things that can be fixed and healed are just endless. And I talk about this. They have the power to get rid of 100 symptoms, 100 different symptoms over time. I mean, it's incredible, really, when you think about it. They're miracle shots is what they are. They're actually miracle shots. How incredible. They're designed to be highly absorbable, and I say this every single day we do the challenge. Instant absorption into the blood vessels of the mouth. Not just because they're in liquid form, but because of what they are. That's the key right there. Nobody anywhere, science or research, nowhere, anywhere, do they know how to come up with such a miracle. So this information comes from above. If you're new here, this information comes from above. And so with that, the healing power is within these. I mean, how many times has the man-made stuff in alternative health not helped us? How many times has the man-made stuff in conventional health not helped us? I read a comment recently, and you might even be here, okay? the person who left this comment, but I read a comment recently about charcoal. They took charcoal years ago. I think it was like 20 years ago. Because the doctor wanted them on charcoal. And then they stopped it. And then 3 years later, they were getting a colonic for the first time. And the therapist there was seeing black ink coming out of their colon because the charcoal did what I've been telling everybody it does. It clings to the intestinal tract walls, not allowing nutrients to get in to the bloodstream, making somebody deficient, and it could stay there forever. And so they're getting colonic and it was getting it out. Black ink was coming out. Courtney M.A., you saw this comment too? And Lorraine L., you saw that comment? Was it on YouTube? It was on YouTube, right? By the way, you guys, I read the comments. If I can't respond, it's only because you guys know why. I'm working as fast as I can, as much as I can. But I read your comments. So Lorraine, Michelle L., I read your last comments on YouTube. Lorraine, I also read your last comments too, by the way. And Courtney M.A. usually come on there and go, oh my God, I missed the live. But wait, I caught this live. So what's a brain shot, someone's asking right now? So a brain shot is brain shot therapy. It's a medical medium tool, a healing tool. It's miraculous. It's absolutely incredible. Now you got the 2 new Brain Saver books. It has the shots in there. Love Wins says, the brain shots make me want to dance, exclamation points. Incredible. The brain shot therapies, there's 30 different shots in the medical medium brain shot therapies. We're doing a 10-day entry-level cleanse. So the person just asked about what is a brain shot. You're new here. And guess what? You're at a free cleanse right now. Free. I did not want to close this off away from the public. So you're welcome here for free. I didn't want to close it off away from the public and then charge for people to join this cleanse. It's free. So you're here. I want to tell you about it. We're doing the Burnout Stabilizer. You can still join it. Go to medicalmedium.com. Join it for free. Medicalmedium.com. Sign up. Get your free grocery list, your PDF about all the things you need. We still got days left of this cleanse. This is day 6. Tomorrow is day 7. We still have 4 days after this. And today's the 5th day. But we're finishing today, so still got 5 days left. 4 days. It's a 10-day. Let's get the numbers right. It's a 10-day. We're at day 6 right now. So we know that. You guys are loving them so far? Amazing. Courtney M.A. says, your website is everything. You guys got to check out the website, medicalmedium.com, because we are enhancing it. We are, by the way, no subscription fees. I'm trying to figure this one out. So this is something I woke up this morning about. You guys, we're gonna have a great time, and I'm gonna read about burnout a little bit, so you guys are gonna be blown away by the information. But I had something that was kind of needling my brain this morning. I woke up this morning. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning or something, and I woke up and I thought about it, and I thought about like all the podcast doctor guys and all the other like guys, and they all have their big websites, right? But they charge for everything. But I thought they were in it for people being sick, but it turns out really not, because if you're in it for the chronically ill, and if you're in it for the chronically ill to get answers and to heal, why are you charging them everything everywhere? Why are you putting paywalls up? Why are you charging for every course in class? Why are you charging everything? If you're in it for the chronically ill, this was needling my brain at 5 a.m. And it's insane, really, when you think about it. And then when you actually pay for one of their things, their courses, or you pay for one of their things, or you subscribe to their website, the information falls flat and you don't heal from it. What is that? Like, it was really starting to bother me this morning. Anyway, go to medicalmedium.com. Everything's free. There's no paywalls. There's no pay firewalls. There's nothing. Deborah says, the brain shots relax me and I don't realize how tense I am until after I take the shots. That's how it works. That's how incredible the shots are, and that's how it works. Krishna says, I had the plague and after was coughing for weeks. I had your brain shot. After the first shot, I got better. That's the power they have. After the second, all gone. Thank you, your amazing healer, for humanity. Bless your heart. God bless you, and I'm so glad you're feeling better. I can't take the full credit. I'm the messenger. Spirit of Compassion brings the information down in the medical medium books, and they are here for us. And for the new people here, you may not like me some reason or what, or the way I look, or the way I talk, or what. A billionaire friend was telling me, or a friend was telling me, I forgot, it was the billionaire friend or the doctor, actually. A lot of people talk to me, and I forgot, was saying that the problem is with me is that a lot of people don't like me because I'm not like Ivy League school. I'm not, they smell working class on me, and it really pisses off a lot of people, right? I don't have that air about me. I don't have that, and it kind of gets people upset. You got these incredible books. They're telling me, right? Around the planet, healing people, getting them better, but you're working class. And people can smell it on you. They can actually smell it. They can smell you're not from private schools, Ivy League, whatever, that you're not whatever. You know, all that stuff. You're not a trust funder. I was never a trust funder. And you see all the trust funders put their books out and their podcasts out, and they're actually all trust funders, but nobody knows it. It's like, okay, fine. But the thing is people don't like me because they can tell I'm not part of that club, that elite club, that trust funder, and that whatever, that elite club that nobody realizes exists. That's the reason why people don't like me. I stink of working class. See, wondering, Wishin, it says, my kids don't like the taste, but they want to keep doing them. Incredible. I love the way the brain shots make me feel. We did not like the mold exposure, but felt great afterwards. I gotta tell you something. 3 mold exposure shots I did, right, throughout the day. I don't like the taste of the mold exposure shot at all. But it does something, and the feeling you get from it. It's a spiritual cleanse is what it is. It's a physical and spiritual cleanse when you do the mold exposure shot. Like, incredible. It's really unbelievable. Okay? Anyway, you got the books right here. And you know, medical medium books are New York Times best-selling books. They're #1 health books in the world, 8 years running, by the way. The information has saved lives. Millions of copies have gotten around the world. If you can't afford the books, they're discounted right now. Amazon.com US, $26, $29. If you can't afford the books, right, even though they're large books filled with information, there's 12 books here. There's 6 books per book. And a whole recipe book is in these books. If you can't afford the books, go to the library. Beat down your library's door. I used to drop books off at libraries. I haven't been able to do that yet right now at all. But beat down your library's door and say you want the medical medium brain saver books and get them out for free. Everybody get them out for free. The publisher has to print the books so I can get them into bookstores around the world so people have access to this healing information. I can't just put a PDF on the website. No one's going to see it. It has to get around the world in distribution. That's why they cost $26, $29. They have to get into distribution because you have to pay the truck driver, you have to pay the petrol fuel to drive them to the bookstores. The cost for the paper and the ink, all that's involved. That's why you're literally it's pennies for what it is. Got 12 books here. Get them for gifts, holidays, blah, blah, blah. Help out some friends. Have them get the information. I drank 4 to 5 different brain shots after work within 1 to 2 hours. Incredible. That's amazing. Proud of you, seriously. You guys, so let's get into it a little bit more. We're just talking about different things, but we got to get back to where we're going. Okay, so we are at burnout and deficient brain. So let's get rolling. Let's talk about this. What's burnout? What the hell is burnout, man? What is it? I know I talk silly, but the information in the books are not me talking silly. It's all the words from above. I write them down. Me not smart, books really smart from above. Me not smart, books really smart from above. Know that. Me just good messenger from this incredible information from above to save lives. Picture a swimming pool with the water draining out, you guys. Picture a swimming pool with the water draining out. Or picture an ocean that's draining because there's a big hole in the middle of the ocean and it's draining back into the earth. That's pretty cool. At the same time, you have water going back into the swimming pool or water going back into the ocean at the same time. But here's the problem. Not as much water is flowing in than is flowing out. You have more water flowing out and less water flowing in. So there's a problem here. More water's flowing out, less water's flowing in. Do you know what I'm saying? I am figuring this out with you guys, right? We're figuring it all out. Less water's flowing into the pool or lake or ocean. More water's flowing out. So what happens? The level goes down, and the level goes down, and the level goes down. See? Right? You got water coming in, but more water leaving than what's water coming in, and the level's dropping now. But you're looking and you see the water coming in. Well, I got water coming into that pool, but for some reason that level's going down because more water's leaving the pool, right? That's how it works when supplies can't reach the brain faster than our brain is using them up. Our brain uses those supplies faster than we're putting them back in. That's what happens. Our brain is using those supplies faster than what's going back into our brain. That's what's going wrong with so many people. It's going wrong with everybody. Everybody has that problem right now out there in the world. If nutrients and phytochemical compounds and antiviral compounds, very important, antibacterial compounds, macro minerals, trace mineral salts, vitamins, glucose, electrolytes, coenzymes, alkaloids, get this, antioxidants, anthocyanins, polyphenols, and neurotransmitter chemicals leave the brain faster than we put them back into the brain, how can our brain function optimally? When you just think about that right there, it's mind-blowing. When you look at these books, these brain saver books, and you just look at that and it's just like, hold on, you guys. Can I grow up? So a family member said to me pretty recently, said, are you ever going to grow up? Like what? This is the foundation of burnout. Supply and demand. Supply and demand. That's the foundation of burnout. That's what's happening to everybody. They're walking around and the water is leaving the swimming pool faster than the good water's coming in. So the water's leaving and the good water's coming in, but it's not enough water coming in. You see how it works? And then boom, we're starting to get lower. And this is what's cool. There's so much good information in this chapter alone. It's mind-blowing. And then what happens is deficiencies and burnout have more to do with each other than anybody knows. Get ready for this. The conventional medical industry just wants to say, oh, you're burnt out, you need a vacation. That's what's wrong. That's what they like to do. But burnout is very much real. What it truly is and how it works, that's what the missing pieces are out there in the industry. They have no idea what it is. There's no medical explanation. Alternative medicine still believes that autoimmune disease is the body attacking itself. How unbelievable is that? You can go to your best functional medicine doctor, and I want you guys to go to your doctors. That's not the problem. But you go to your best guy, your best functional medicine doctor, and they'll still believe your immune system is attacking your thyroid. Hello, it's not. They still believe your immune system is attacking your skin with your eczema. They still believe at the alternative doctor's office that your immune system is attacking your liver and your other organs. How insane is that? That's not even accurate. We know that with the medical medium books. We know that from the information above, thank God. So let's keep on going here a little bit. Let's talk about what a journey of burnout kind of is, right? Linda Lou says, nerve shifter is a game changer. The taste is good too. AW, you make me laugh. That's an incredible nerve shifter. Check this out. Here's what the journey of a burnout diagnosis can look like. You guys might not have experienced this. Tell me if you have experienced this, though. You might not have. Check this out. Why am I sick? What's wrong with me? Were you ever here before? Where do I need to go? Okay, phew. It's all in my gut, I found out from my doctor or online. Problem's just all in my gut. But I'm not better yet. I tried everything that doctor or whatever they recommended, those 5 tips. So what's wrong with me? I tried all your gut stuff, doctor. I did the brain scans. I did the MRIs. I'm on my 5th doctor now. This probiotic and this parasite cleanse are not helping me get better. So what's really wrong with me? Oh, it's burnout. Okay, I finally got my answer. But you didn't get your answer. That's the term, but you didn't get your answer. Jenny Jan says, I had an MRI with contrast last week that horribly impacted my short-term memory. I did both the radiation and pharmaceutical exposure shots, and I have my memory back. Brain shots are a blessing. That's incredible. That's actually a testament to exactly them. That's a testament to how they work. That's the kind of power they have, because that's a serious impact you had. Julie says, hi, I'm doing these shots on my nephew who is addicted to gambling. Whoa. And he's feeling loads better, sleeping and looking better. Incredible. Keep them coming. Okay, bartender, give me another one. Bartender, give me another one. Keep them coming. Burnout is an answer that makes sense for about 10 seconds, you guys. Because it's more than that. See, these burnout stabilizers are addressing that burnout term, but there's way deeper than that. These burnout stabilizers are incredible because they address the real problems inside. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. That's what I'm trying to say. The word burnout in the medical establishment is an answer that lasts for 10 seconds, an hour, or a day or two. Then after that, you're like, what the heck is wrong with me? A burnout diagnosis doesn't feel satisfying. It's not satiating. Why am I burnt out? You'll find yourself asking, why am I burnt out? Now get ready. How come I can't handle what someone else can handle? See the questioning that happens? Think about that one right there. How come I can't handle what everybody else can handle? If I'm burnt out, and that's my diagnosis after all those doctors, what am I doing wrong? What, am I weak? If you're fortunate enough to have the resources to take a sabbatical or a week, I love that one, take a year off. Are you kidding me? Sir or ma'am, take a year off. You got burnout. Are you kidding me? Sorry, I'm not a billionaire. Can't take a year off. Got a family to feed. Got everything else. I mean, I love when they throw that at people. It's like insane. Julie Greenwood says, I could cry now. This is God sent. God bless you, by the way. Emma says, had a huge breakthrough with a friend who I recommended to take the stabilizer, massive reduction in long-standing anxiety. What you guys are going to find, that's incredible. What you guys are going to find is that these brain shot therapies are truly a miracle. But you're also going to find this. Where there is light, darkness comes. Where there is light, a miracle, a true miracle, darkness doesn't like that. You're going to get those incredible healing results, but then the trolls are going to come in. And then darkness is going to come in and try to cancel it. Oh, those shots don't work. Oh, medical medium doesn't work. Oh, those shots don't work. Get ready for all that crap, because the power of the light and the power of what's in these books is going to just, it's unlike anything anybody's ever going to see. No one's going to see brain shots work like these brain shots. It's not going to exist. Ellison said, I did the dream shot last night, and it's hard to explain how much it actually affected and felt. I had an experience like that with my dream shot that I took. It was great. However, what was most ironic was Anthony was in my dream. It was very random, but super ironic the first time I do that shot. I appear in your dream. Jenny Jen says, screw the trolls. Nothing beats results. The results are going to be there. People are going to have these miraculous results. And then the darkness is going to want to step it up. They're going to want to step up their game. So there, you guys already know there's paid campaigns against medical medium, right? It was talked about out there publicly by accident by people in an organization that were building a campaign with lots of money fed by an organization to try to dumb down all of this constantly, with a lot of imposters too. Putting out a lot of imposters. So the medical medium community is one badass community, and I'll tell you why. Because you guys You know the crap you've gotten when you said, oh, medical medium, and he hears it from above, and he hears it. You guys know what you had to fight through, and you know what your healing results are. You know what's out there in the junk and the garbage out there in the health movement. You guys are heroes to me. Heroes to me. By the way, imposters, look out for them. They're out there. They say they're Anthony William, whatever. They used my profile. They act like they're me. They want to give you a consultation, and they ask money or not, or they just do stupid, terrible things, and they DM people. They're everywhere. Okay. Let's get back to work. Burnout should not be a sole diagnosis. We should be diagnosed with the deeper issues at hand. Viral inflammation, toxic heavy metals, other poisons and solvents, MSG deposits, lack of glucose, lack of mineral salts, neuron problems, injuries to neurons, neurotransmitter deficiencies, adrenal complications, and vices that were brought upon us by the drug pushers such as the caffeine industry machine. Burnout should be seen as a complex interplay of factors leading us to run low on what our brains physically need to sustain and keep us safe. So Burnout Stabilizer is addressing that, but hitting it hard, addressing that, the powerful impact. You guys, I'm reading out of Brain Saver and Brain Saver Protocols, 2 books that were one book, had to be split up in 2. They're 2 600-page books. There's 12 books in both these books, 6 books in each. There's a full recipe section and everything. There's cleanses and everything. These books are unbelievable. The greatest books in history, hands down. If you guys can pass that along so people know, tell them the greatest books in history, the greatest books ever to even be here, the greatest books yet in medicine, alternative medicine, conventional medicine, are these books. Greatest books of all time. If you could just say that, that would be incredible. Because it's the truth. Cleanse to Heal is an incredible book, and also the most incredible cleanse book, sure. And so are the other books. But how is it Spirit of Compassion knows how to just make them more filled up and more filled up and more filled up? So it's just unbelievable. And these are the greatest books of all time. Jennifer says, morning, Anthony. It's my birthday today. Happy birthday, by the way. I am 50 today. That's an incredible birthday. I remember my 50th. And I feel fantastic because of your information. I follow your protocols over 4 years. My favorite is 369. It gets me out from the wheelchair. Amazing. Now I can do everything I love to do. Biking, travel, hiking, swimming. Oh my God, can't express myself how important your information from Spirit is. I get my life back. My life. Sorry, I have tears right now, even to think where I was and where I am right now. I call a new me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to you. With your magic shot, cheers to all people. That got me emotional, and that's on Facebook, Jennifer Russell. I'm blown away. Because what happens is, because I have Spirit of Compassion with me right now, I get a lot of information. So, and that information shows me the struggles you went through. And I can tell you, because you already know, that you've been through a lot. More than anybody knows. And I can get a quick flash of everything that you went through, like this, from Spirit of Compassion. Like all kinds of stuff, and how many symptoms you've had and what you struggled against. Just know that my heart pours out to you, kiddo. And happy 50th. All right, you guys. We are once again in the burnout deficient brain section here, supply and demand. The brain is a complex electrical grid that you know well by now by reading the Brain Saver books. Everything doesn't need to be perfect on that electrical grid that we have right here. It doesn't have to be perfect. We have room to play. But if the supplies we need are dissipating, it starts to tip the scale. Starts to tip the scale is what it does. And we get in trouble. Once we see the signs, okay, here's the part that bothered me that Spirit of Compassion put in the book, because it's truth. But it just was like, oh, bummer. Once we see the signs, we're already deep in it. That's why we have to do some serious healing. We need the burnout stabilizer. We need all of this. We need the brain shots. We need the heavy metal detox cleanses. We need all of this. We need the celery juice. We need the medical medium tools that are saving lives. Once we see the signs, we're already deep in it. You know, when Spirit of Compassion told me that, and I was in my office, burning a hole in the chair, you guys know. I'm sure it was like probably 3 a.m. Once I heard that, once we see the signs, he said, you have to put this in it. He goes, once we see the signs, we're already deep in it. And that made me think about, oh my God, that's how much work we have to do. And that's why sometimes it takes a little longer for people to heal, because they're so deep in it. But the brain shots help us get there faster now. Boom, like lightning. It's like, ooh, that instant relief to even pick it up quicker and faster. Okay, what our brains are missing. Let's go into that for a couple minutes too. But I feel an intermission coming along pretty soon. I don't know if you guys... Dude, do you guys want to do the robot with me? I feel a halftime. Are you guys getting good at the robot? Because everybody says I'm getting better, and then one person said I suck at it. I saw it, a comment. How good are you guys at the robot? Spirit of Compassion said I wasn't going to be a dancer. He said you're going to be a messenger. When I was a kid, Spirit of Compassion said you're going to be a messenger. You're not going to be a dancer. I said no. I want to be a dancer. Oh, and I want to have an egg shack. And then he told me the news about eggs. I told Spirit of Compassion I wanted to have an egg shack. Cook eggs for everybody. Just cook fried, over easy, poached, scrambled, omelets. When I was a kid, I wanted to cook eggs for everybody. And Spirit of Compassion said, no eggs. Eggs will feed the viruses. And I was like, so I can't run an egg shack. I can't do dancing. He says, no, you're going to be a messenger. You're not going to do any of that. I said, what about a hot dog truck? And he said, no, are you crazy? You don't want to grind all those pigs up and put them in a sausage skid and put them between a bun and sell them. All right. Because I'm human too, you know? When I was a little kid, these are the things you think about. You see a hot dog truck when you're 7 years old and you're like, I would like to run a hot dog truck. But I wanted to run the egg shack, and Spirit of Compassion said, no, the eggs are going to give people such sicknesses. They don't know it. Bet you people on here, some of you guys are like, eggs? What do you mean? I have 2 a day. Well, did you read the medical medium books? I have 2 eggs a day. What's he talking about? That's what someone's going to say. It's like, did you read the medical medium books? The industry says eggs are good for you. Oh, they do, eh? All right, we're in the halftime. We're coming out of the halftime, you guys. All right. Did we get anything done yet today? I'm just kidding. All right. Our brains are missing the things they need. There's trace mineral salt deficiencies. There's different things that our brains need. That's what we're talking about here. And that's what we need to fix. Keep in mind, all right, plain old salt is not a trace mineral. Loving Healing says, my mom is still struggling with the loss of my dad. So I made her the shock and loss shot. She felt like it really helped and she was able to handle stress. That's incredible. I'm so sorry for your loss. Please send that message to your mom. And I'm so proud of her for doing that. Eldhaven says, I took the negative energy exposure shot last night and felt a bit different. When I am feeling negative, I usually have to journal it out to release my emotions. I took the shot. Incredible. The negative energy exposure shot, I love that one. We collect negative energy everywhere. People and things and places. You'd be surprised. It's good to get rid of that. Plant-based Latina says, your information has saved my life. Incredible. Lupus diagnosis almost 4 years ago, a lupus diagnosis. And I have been lupus free for the past 3 years, thanks to you in spirit. Thank you for being here. Plant-based Latina, thank you for being here. Because you're showing the way for others. You got past the lupus, you beat it, you're using the information, and you're teaching others here. Thank you for being here. It's an honor to have you here. 70 says, you have saved my life and many others, AW. Thank you, 70. Incredible. And I'm so proud of you, too. Just seriously. Spirit of compassion is so happy. Kirsten says, I can drink 32 ounces of celery juice now. That's incredible. When at the start, I could only drink 4 ounces. I won't have to go to the doctor anymore. I'm so happy, so much energy, no pain. What happens is that, like, some people, they'll drink 4 ounces. So some people, they'll drink celery juice, but they don't know the medical beam information. So they'll give up on it because they don't know that you can start low. They don't know you can start at a smaller amount and so forth. Truth Pursuit. What's your opinion on fulvic acid? Look, check out these books. I talk about all my opinions on all of the things that you're talking about. All of that. It's in these books. You got to see that. If you get the Brain Saver Protocol book or this book here, the Brain Saver Protocol has details into, so Truth Pursuit, you want answers to all the different supplements out there? Go in here, get your answer, and see what is going wrong so you can protect yourself. I beg of you. Brandy Christelle says, you saved my 12-year-old son's life. I mean, it hits me. It's not something you take lightly. It's not something that's small. It's everything. Everything. If the information saves your 12-year-old son's life, that is everything. Right there. All right. You guys are trying to make me cry today. Is what you're doing. I mean, I know you're not trying. All right, let's go into this. We're in the brain shot therapy. We're entry level in the brain shot therapy cleanses. The brain shot therapies are miracles. The entry level brain shot therapy cleanse is really awesome. Because we're doing 10 days. You could do a 20-day, a 30-day. We're doing a 10-day brain shot therapy cleanse. Spirit of Compassion picked out the 10 different shots. We're on day 6, the Burnout Stabilizer. Now check this out. Now, you can continue whatever diet you are in right now. So if you're somebody you don't know medical medium information and you're doing some eat better diet out there or whatever, you can still do the brain shots and the brain shot therapy cleanses. Right? You could still do this. This is the entry-level cleanse. If you're doing medical medium tools and medical medium healing and recipes and foods and cleanses, if you're doing all that and you still want to do this, you can still partake too. That's the whole great thing. You don't have to change that part out. We're doing the entry level. So you have in the entry level a choice to pick your own shots. If you guys want to do your own shot out of your 10 days, if you want to do the same shot for 10 days, fine. You want to do a different shot that you choose, fine. If you don't want to do the one we're doing today, you want to do another, I stand behind you 100%. Just hop on board, do the Brain Shot Therapy Challenge. If you're new here, go to medicalmeme.com, sign up. You guys know the drill. Download your free information, your PDF about the grocery shopping list, and thus forth. Try to drink a minimum of 50 ounces of water, a minimum of 50 ounces of water throughout the day, no matter what you're doing. It can include coconut water, but do not do the red or pink coconut water. It went rancid. Be mindful not to drink the water too close to drinking the brain shot. So if you guys do a brain shot, You send it down. Don't drink a gallon of water. Don't drink 50 ounces or whatever. Don't drink a whole bunch of other stuff and dilute it right away. Wait 15 minutes. At least give the shot a chance to really root itself into the bloodstream, get to the brain. Boo, boo, boo. Anyway, incredible information. Going over here now. Lacey Sutter says, can you do 2 different shots in a day? Yes, you can. You can. You can do 5 different shots in a day, 2 different shots in a day, absolutely. Now, this cleanse challenge is 3 shots at 1 to 3 shots a day, the same shot. But yes, you can change it up. I stand behind you because guess what? Those brain shots are going to do incredible wonders for you. I'm blown away. I'm glad you're doing them. Incredible. All right. So medical me and brain shot cleanses, like I was saying the other day, you guys, it rewires and resets the brain. It's one of the things they do. It's one of the things they do. We're in the stabilizers. So we're doing the burnout stabilizers. So we're in the stabilizer section. So if you take a look right here, you got stabilizer section. Stabilizer section says these brain shots are designed to stabilize you in an increasingly destabilized world. Whew, ain't that a fact? So the stabilizers are really powerful for their own right. They do more than one thing. And the incredible thing about the stabilizer shots, along with all the different brain shot therapies, they do more than one thing. People need to know this. That's how incredible it is. Not only is it pinpoint, systematically, synergistically combined, and directed to do what it's got to do, it also does multiple things, which is even incredible, all on its own. Multiple things. I notice I've been speaking a little quicker, though, and I get a lot more words all thrown in there because the brain shots I've been doing every single day, obviously. I've been doing them for a while, and I know that it's picked up my pace. So I'm literally sometimes cart before the horse because so much is going on, and it's like, it's incredible. Here's one of the things I love about the brain shot therapies. Gives me a smile because I can't wait for you guys to have these experiences. Get ready for this. These cleanses purify your brain temple. Check that out. They purify your brain temple. You are removing the poisons from your brain that take away your clarity. Your intuitive, psychic, telepathic, clairvoyant skills will start to surface. You will be able to see truth easily and clearly and be able to express yourself, increase creativity, and experience joy in the simplest things that others would not realize are joyful. You'll open your third eye and develop your skills as a seer when you rid yourself of poisons from the industries that were purposely placed in our brains to keep us in chains and keep us down. The enlightenment hits. The physical benefits are truly special and powerful. With the brain shot therapy cleanses, you embark on removing toxins and poisonous chemicals from the brain that should have never been there to begin with, and helping restore what should be in your brain. These anti-pathogenic cleanses are designed for what we deal with on a daily basis. Everything from deficiencies to burnout to brain acid to emotional brain injuries. These cleanses are designed to get rid of symptoms, conditions, and diseases. Get ready for this. This is incredible right here. The advanced and high-powered options of the brain shot therapy cleanse has the ability to get rid of 100 symptoms someone may have. And that's why for years now they tried to cancel me. They try to do this, they try to do that, they spin fake stories, they do this, they do that. The imposters are coming out left and right trying to give me a bad name. That's why the industry hates these books, even though they're the best-selling health books in the world, because people are healing. It's because of that right there. Because the advanced and high-powered options have the ability to get rid of 100 symptoms someone may have. And your symptoms feed the industry. You're supposed to have symptoms and conditions so you can keep the industry fat and happy. Incredible. All right, you guys, we're moving along. It's kind of dim right there. Right. When I did the betrayal and broken trust shot, I'm trying to read a comment and it keeps on going up. I wonder if it could be larger. I got to get a larger screen that can hold more comments. They're flying up. They're doing all kinds of stuff, and I'm losing some. Okay. Lorraine L says they literally can't stand it because you're right and we know it. So let's go into it. We're going to the burnout stabilizer. Let's find it. Here we are. Okay, you guys, let's make it. I'm excited. So with this, let's put things aside here. Let's move along. I'm excited about this one. The burnout stabilizer always gives me an instant effect, usually on the first sip, most every time on the second sip, no matter what. But it's really exciting. Let's do it. Do you have your juicers out, by the way, the MM1500? Just letting you guys know. And I forgot to tell you the other day, not only is it 20% off, but the MM1500 makes nut butters, nut milks, salsas, hummuses. It makes it's incredible. It makes sorbets. This isn't just a juicer, but what's incredible about it is when you juice through it, it's got that high compression and you squeeze all that juice out and you save money. It's incredible. There's a lot of tricky juicers out there. The sharks are coming in trying to sell people the juicers now, and they're all getting ripped off because they're buying all this produce and they're only getting so much juice. It's terrible how much I see. I've seen it too on social media. I see people using those juicers, the bad ones, and I see them putting in a ton of produce to make a big vat of juice. But the amount of produce they put in, they have no idea they would have had to only use a fraction of that, half of that or whatever, to actually do what they got to do. This is the Omega MM1500, right? And MM900, both these, I endorse both these. I work with the company and endorse both these models. They're incredible. They save people money. Just want to tell you. Gohan says, Anthony and SOC, 10 years ago, I was diagnosed with brain illness, which doctors told me were uncurable. I've lived a very challenging life, both socially and career-wise. I discovered your books 2 years ago. Incredible. 1 week after I started applying the info into my life, my symptoms disappeared like they never, ever happened in the first place. That is just incredible. The doctors were baffled by this. 2 years symptom-free, and this was before I purchased 7 and 8th books, which are Brain Saver and Brain Saver Protocols. I'm currently reading Brain Saver and applying to make sure my illness never returns again. Thank you, SOC, Anthony and the Angels, Gohan, Duraz on Facebook. You are an amazing, amazing man, and I'm so proud of you. Truly. That's incredible. I mean, it hits you. You know what I mean? Because I keep on hearing about, from SOC about like how hard that was for you, what you went through. It's more than what you said right there, including the doctors. You didn't go to one doctor. You've been to a whole bunch of doctors. You went to some specialists. They drew a lot of blood from you. All of it is just a nightmare what people go through. So let's make the burnout stabilizer. Let's go. Start with a little bit of ginger. Half inch of ginger, pop it in there. Boom, down the chute. Straight up, fresh ginger, right? Half inch piece of fresh ginger, just send it down. Half cup tightly packed pea shoots. So a half cup, I'm kind of gauging that in my hand right here. I'm gonna pop some in. some pea shoots. Do them in the order it says to do them in if you can. Got some pea shoots going in there. Incredible. Half cup tightly packed alfalfa sprouts. Gauge them in my hands. Try to get that half cup going. Come on, little guys. You get in there. Nice. Let's go. Quarter cup of chopped grapefruit, peeled. Well, I think I'm going to have to peel this grapefruit right here. I got my grapefruit. I am peeling it in front of you guys right now. Guys, just bear with me. Won't take more than a few seconds. I have a grapefruit here. Let's get a quarter cup of peeled grapefruit. Chopped pieces. That's about it right there. Nice. Let's get my grapefruit down in there. All right. What's next, you guys? 2 raw medium stalks of asparagus. I will look for a raw medium stalk. That's one right there. I think that's a medium stalk. You know how there's like different, there's one right there. Nice. 2 asparagus. Who would know it's this blend that takes care of burnout right there? Who would know? Half stalk of celery. Nice. Incredible. You guys? Whoa! There's the music. Okay. All right, I'm excited. You guys, what's incredible about these brain shots? They are miracles. And when you experience it and you know it, life changes. When you use your intention and your free will to heal yourself, nobody can touch that. I'm sorry, but they can't. You're doing something for yourself. It's unimaginable. Because the industries don't want us to heal. Nobody wants us to heal out there. That's why the chronically ill have been swept under the carpet. But when you actually empower yourself and you use your free will and you become enlightened as to what works and what is right and what is good, and you hold this stuff in your hands and you know it and you do it for yourself, your life changes. Just changes. There it is right there. There it is. I can't say enough about these brain shot therapies. I'm honored that you guys are here with me now in this lifetime. God bless all of you. If you don't believe in God, that's fine. If you believe we're just on a rock, and we're sitting on a rock and that's all we're doing and we live and die, that's fine too. Whatever you believe in, the light, the creator, God, whatever. Just know I'm honored to be here with you. Hitting me on the first sip. Hitting me on the first sip. There it is. There it is. Do you feel that? Do you feel that right on the second sip like this? Hannah says, blessed to be on this rock with you. Incredible. Oh my God. You can feel it. It's rushing to my brain. It's reversing burnout. Bartender, give me another. You guys, that's incredible. My fruit life says, loving these brain shots gives me a calm energy, which is needed as I am taking care of my baby as a new mama Incredible, incredible. That's a beautiful thing to have as a calm energy. The burnout stabilizer really hits me good because I'm burning the candles at four ends. I'm trying to put back in as fast as I'm losing, right? Trying, and I do, and I'm blessed. I'm blessed because I have the tools, right? All the different tools. That's what's incredible. But then I push the envelope further, right? So then SOC tells me, look, you're not superhuman. You have to back down a little bit. I said, but how can I? I have to do whatever I can. I don't have the huge, industries of massive PR and marketing behind me to, make it so I don't have to do anything and then they just do everything with billions of dollars. I don't have that. This is all organic grassroots. I have to work in getting the message out as that messenger, and I love it. It's my favorite part of all of it. Roland says, I'm able to work at a regular basis again since I've begun to follow your morning routines 3 years ago. Those morning routines in Cleanse and Heal are sick. Those are insane. They help so many people. I love your brain shots. The peace I get is priceless. Thanks, Anthony and SOC. God bless you. It takes a certain person, right, to really to trust. And it takes a certain person to know what they're seeing and to understand. And it takes a certain person who's been through hell and back, like you guys have been through hell and back, to know what you have in your hands and understand this information and understand what's going on. There was a registered dietitian or whatever spouting out all kinds of crappy stuff about me the other day, saying things like, science can't prove this works. Saying science can't prove this works. What are you talking about? First of all, science takes medical meme information all the time. But she was also saying something like, science can't prove how it works. Just because a spirit of some sort is giving him the information doesn't mean it works. I mean, this person was saying this. So does that make any sense? Science can't prove that medical medium information doesn't work. Okay, millions healing with all the information, and science can't prove it doesn't work. But they're not trying to prove anything anyway. But this person was like, if medical medium information worked, science would say so. Really? Does that make any sense? Science would say so? But the point is, she wasn't making any sense. She was over and over again. It was ridiculous. Anyway, guys, medical research in science doesn't know medical medium information because it's advanced. It's far ahead of its time by light years, 50, 100 years. Long after I'm gone, this information will still be the forefront of the healing movement. People will find their way to the books, and research in science will still be in the dark ages with mystery chronic illness. And the funny thing is, remember, the cause of multiple sclerosis was taught by me for decades and published years ago, and Harvard took that information and they published it just recently, saying that Epstein-Barr causes MS. I already beat them to it many years, and I also showed everybody the details of how it happens. Far advanced information from Spirit of Compassion about what's wrong with us and how we heal. The credibility is there. The street cred is there. So when a dietitian says celery doesn't work, or you should eat a celery stick instead of juice it, it's just actually insane. Have you guys tried this brain shot? What did you feel? Please post about it, reels and stories and posts, okay? But please tag at Medical Medium and hashtag Medical Medium, right, if you can. And remember, medicalmedium.com for all the free resources. I'm amping up the website, making it better and better so you have a good experience and you get all the information. But please, post your results and your experiences if you can on your reels and your posts, and make sure you tag in hashtag Medical Medium. Tomorrow is day 7 of the Medical Medium Brain Shot Therapy Cleanse Challenge. Think about that for a minute. We're doing the next one, which I'm excited about. It's day 7. Is tomorrow. We're doing adrenal fight or flight shot. It's a stabilizer. Adrenal fight or flight stabilizer, and it is incredible. I feel so good from that the burnout stabilizer. I feel so good from it. It just does something. I've been pushing it way past even my limitations, right? More so than just the 20-hour days, right? and I've been pushing it hard, and that burnout stabilizer just gets an infusion really quick, right back into the brain. I'm going to do 2 more today of these. Have you guys been listening to my Telegram messages, my private Telegram messages? So I'm leaving them every day. So exclusive audio messages on Telegram, you guys, which is what I'm doing. People always ask me what juicers to use. This is the Omega. It's 20% off. It's the MM1500 and the MM900, you guys. And look at this. Look at this. Dust. Dust. How is that possible? How can you do a juice shot and have dust in your hands? It's dry. It's dry dust. Look at this. Can you believe it? That's from the high compression over here. That's from making sure you're squeezing all the juice out of your resources. So you're not wasting money, and you're actually putting money back into the machine. The machine pays for itself and then pays for itself over and over again. Saving money while juicing in an environment today where food costs are up. You're juicing your herbs and your leafy greens and all of that. You're making your brain shots and you're saving money at the same time. That can only be done with the MM1500 and MM900. So the juicer sharks out there are ripping people off and they're spending so much more money. It's so sad. You guys look out for the imposters. Medical media imposters. They'll have a profile that looks like me. They're going to say, hey, you need help. Here's a consultation. Be careful of the imposters. They do terrible things. They're trying to break down the medical meme credibility. I think an organization has put out a bunch of imposters, and they're just trying to break down. They're trying to do death by 1,000 cuts to the medical meme communities, and our information and our incredible miracles that we provide. So anyway, these are all the messages towards the end here. I'm trying to get out. Oh my God. Incredible. What a day. Burnout stabilizer. You guys see why you need the burnout stabilizer? Okay. Let's go. You guys want to do the robot with me? Now I'm ready to work. I'm ready to go to work after this. Oh, I'm going live in 15 minutes. Going live 15 minutes on Dr. Nesbitt's account. On TikTok and Instagram. I'm going on Dr. Nesbitt's account on Instagram in 15 minutes. Dr. Nesbitt wants to make a burnout stabilizer. Dr. Nesbitt wants to make a burnout stabilizer. He does. So we're going to make a burnout stabilizer coming up. Dr. Nesbitt going live.